Shane Sealis is an evolutionary robotics researcher turned video game developer. He makes fun virtual robot toys that hint at artificial evolution.
Hi, my name is Shane Sealis. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for inviting me. So my talk is called The Magic of Fiction. And just a little bit about me. I'm an independent game developer. I also run the Vermont Game Developers Group. We get together once a month, have a talk and a few show and tells. I mean, I actually do 2 stories in applied fiction, which is dangerous for a 5-minute talk, but I timed it, it should be fine. One's in academia, the other one's in the kind of technical game development world. Before this, I was in academia. I worked with Josh Bongard, who's like one of the smartest, nicest guys you'll ever meet and hope to work with. I also worked with Peter Dodds, and I worked as a grader for one of Peter Dodds' classes. And if you've never done grading, it's not great. It's mind-numbing, it's time-consuming, and it's mundane. So it's not an exciting thing. Peter did something really interesting. Instead of being a grader, I was a secret Department of Truth bureaucrat. And I don't know how he set this up. So I would write these emails in this kind of perfunctory, stilted kind of style. And I was secret. So all these things were redacted. Like my name was redacted, the university was redacted, the department was redacted. And it took something, and really this was kind of easy to do, right? All I'm doing is I'm substituting like a functional name for a fictional name, but it added like so much to the experience. It was whimsical instead of mundane. It was clever instead of mind-numbing, and it also had me do the work better because like there was material possibly that when I was grading that I could like plug back in. And one of the reasons that I think this is noteworthy is because in academia and in technical work, I found that work really kind of eroded my inclination to try to use fiction in this way, right? Because like it's not a respectable thing to do in an academic publication, but it's so useful in so many other ways. So it takes me to second story. This is in game development, and let's go right into the tech demo. There we go. Okay, so this is a tech demo that I made shortly after coming back from my honeymoon, where we went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This is a leap motion substitute wand detector. This is a stick, pencil, or chopstick substitute a wand. And in here, we've got not a unistroke gesture recognizer, but we've just got magic. So these are the first substitutions we're making. So you can see it's reading the tip of my wand, and now let's try to do some spells. All right, so we'll do Silentium. But we want to be able to do spells on something, so let's try to turn on the light. Lucerna, and let's add some color. Manifesto, and so I can reach out and poke things in here. This thing is actually kind of messed up, so let's fix it. Statuo. And maybe we'll make them dance. Oh, there we go. And we'll have them jump. All right. So there are other spells. This is a quick thing. Thank you very much. So this was the tech demo. I was really happy about this. I was like, oh, this is great. We had Maker Faire coming up, and we were trying to think of, my wife and I were trying to think of how do we change this into something that's not just a tech demo, but an experience. And we put together this booth, and one of the ideas that I thought was really took it to a different level that I would have never thought of. That credit goes to my wife Nakia here. Is she split up wands into these 4 different jars, and she labeled them all differently. And we had kids pick, and these were just chopsticks. They were all the same. So this is not even a functional name, right? These are functionally the same. But we gave them all different imaginary names, There was hair of Minotaur, eyelash of Cyclops, scale of Mermaid, and toenail of Lake Monster. And which was amazingly popular. That I did not expect. And it really enriched the whole experience. And so my takeaway from this is, like, if you can, if you're at liberty, add some fiction to your project. And it's not that hard to do. Like, pick a theme and use simple substitutions. And that's it. Have fun. All right. Thank you.